Have you ever been drawn to oracle cards but weren't sure where to start? Or maybe you have an oracle card deck sitting on your shelf collecting dust and you don't really know how to use it. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share how to pick the right oracle deck for you, how to use it to get divine guidance, and in the end, I'm going to pick a special card just for you from one of my favorite decks to give you magical guidance from the universe. Hi, I'm Shakilia. Welcome back to Enchant Your Life, where I talk about spirituality, self-discovery, and how to bring just a bit more magic into everyday life. So first things first, what exactly are oracle cards? They are divination tools. They're mirrors to our souls, and they're used to reflect our energy and get divine guidance from our higher selves and spirit guides. They don't predict the future necessarily. They reflect your energy and help you align more with your higher self. Unlike tarot cards that have like a system and you have to learn exactly what the meaning of each card means, I feel like oracle cards are more free-flowing, and I believe that's why I'm more drawn to those as opposed to tarot cards. I feel like each oracle deck has its own theme, its own style, its own personality. And that's why I think they're so fun and magical to work with. Now, when it comes to choosing a deck, I always say let the deck choose you. Now, you can let it choose you by going based on the pictures, if you like the pictures, maybe the vibe of it, if you're in close proximity to it, if you can hold it, if it feels right to you, or if you just get an intuitive nudge to pick that deck of cards and see how it goes for you. Don't overthink it. Just trust your vibes. When I bought my first oracle deck, it was one from Sonia Choquette, who I was already familiar with. I read some of her books and I liked her and I trusted her. And when I saw that she had an oracle deck, I decided to buy it and see how it works for me. And to this day, it happens to be my favorite deck. It feels like home to me. I'm going to show you some of the decks that I've bought over the past few years. I have actually become, I think, an oracle deck fanatic, and I like to use them for guidance whenever I feel drawn to do so. So I'm going to show you some of them. I actually have 9, I just counted. So the Divine Energy Oracle is the one I was talking about from Sonia Choquette, which I love. The next one is Colette Baron Reed. It's a spirit animal guidance. It's called the Spirit Animal Oracle. The next one is Beyond Lemuria. And the reason I was drawn to this, number one, the pictures are gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous. And I happened to be like doing some research on Lemuria when I came across this deck. I just had to get it. The next one is Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. Then we have Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. This one is Mystical Shaman Oracle, deck and guidebook. Another one of my favorites is Oracle of the Fairies. And this one is not necessarily an oracle deck, but it's a deck of cards that gives wonderful messages and reminders. It's from Esther and Jerry Hicks. Ask and It Is Given cards. And the last one I bought most recently is by Rebecca Campbell. It's called the Rose Pocket Oracle. And I bought it because it's tiny and I can travel with it. All right, now let's talk about how to use them. You can make your ritual as simple or as magical as you want. Here's what I usually do. Number one, I like to clear my space. I use my imagination and I clear my space of all negative energy, negative vibes, anything like that in my space. I also surround myself with beautiful pink loving light from God. And I say information for my highest good, always please and thank you. Then once my space and my mind is prepped Step number 1 is to set my intention. I take a deep breath. I get centered. And I ask God a question, either a specific question or I ask for general guidance for the day. Like God, or I would say my higher self, please give me a general message that can help me for today. Then I pick a deck that I'm drawn to, or maybe several decks, depending on how I feel and if I have the time to do it. And I would shuffle the deck with purpose. And as I'm shuffling, I'm focusing on my energy and I'm focusing on the question. Then when I feel ready to stop, I stop shuffling. Sometimes I spread the deck out on the table and I let my hands be guided to which card is the one for me. And when I do that, I either feel like my hands are pulled or my eyes are pulled in a certain direction to a particular card, or sometimes I would pass my hand right across the whole deck, the whole spread, and I would feel heat over a certain area. And when I feel that heat, I put my hand down and I pick a card from there. It's whatever calls you. Now, you don't always have to spread it out the way I like to do it. You can also put your hand and intend for the first card that you flip over on the top of the deck after shuffling it would be the card for you. Then you take the card, you look at it, you see if any symbols jump out at you that are speaking to you. You might feel it intuitively. And then you can actually take the guidebook that comes with the Oracle deck to give you a complete description and explanation of what that card means. You can read the message and see what stands out. Sometimes certain words jump out at you. It's all about the feeling. Then you can journal your thoughts on it. You can meditate on it. You can just have the card out for the day so you can be reminded of the message. What I like to do is I take a picture of the card with my phone and I would go back and look at what the message means and just throughout the day to remind me of what it was. Now, there are different spreads, different ways you can organize the cards. You can pick more than one card for different things, past, present, future. Some of the guidebooks that come with the Oracle decks give you particular spreads and tell you what they mean. And sometimes you can just make it up for yourself and set an intention for what the different spread means for you. Sometimes the book might tell you that if you pull the card and it's upside down, you may need a different part of the reading that's going to help you, like a medicine or something like that. So you can use that book as a guide to help you understand how to read the cards more thoroughly. All right, now for my favorite part. Let's pull an Oracle card together. I'm going to pull it from one of my favorite decks, the Divine Energy Oracle by Sonia Choquette. Universe, what message do you have for everyone viewing this video today? So I'm going to shuffle. And I'm actually going to make it simple and pick the card that is on the top. This would be the message for us. Be open to love. Think about what that means to you right now. And I'm going to go ahead and read the meaning of it inside of the guidebook. Here's the guidebook. Yes, y'all, I think I'm going to need to put on my glasses. Here we go. Okay. Be open to love is on page 43. So we're going to go to page 43. Boom, that was quick, right? Be open to love. I'm going to read what the message says. You are attracting new and positive people into your life at this time. A new cycle is bringing in fresh energy and loving influences. Helpful and uplifting people are on the way. Your divine energy is calling you to open your heart to new relationships and new opportunities. Set aside your suspicions and be receptive to the wonderful new connections appearing in your life. Your divine invitation, Allow yourself to receive the love and support of others. Go further and ask others for their help and support. If you're afraid of intimacy or fear of rejection, admit it. Then take a deep breath and take the risk of opening up. You are safe, and the love coming your way is genuine. Woo, boy, that was a good one for me. How was that message for you? How did it resonate for you? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this special magical moment with me. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more ways to connect with your intuition, to manifest and just enchant your life, be sure to like this video, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you don't miss my next video that I upload, and share with a friend. Until next time, just remember that your intuition is your superpower. The universe is always speaking to you. You just have to pay attention and listen. Sending my love to you. Take care. Bye.